Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It may be 5 a.m., 1 o'clock, or maybe 3 in the morning, depending on where you are and at what time you're watching this. My name is Josh, and I'd like to welcome you guys to the Tower Talk program, which I have started to sort of show you all what it's like to be in a fan controller and what we do daily. I'm hoping that will show you guys why we do certain things and the reasoning behind it and how we deal with traffic. I'm just hoping to be an entertaining program to help you all understand and throw in a little humor and some fun along the way. So with that being said, we're here today at Schiphol Airport in Amsterdam, and I am actually doing some approach work for one of our fellow fan controllers, and for some reason approach is simply called Schiphol. I thought I'd like to meet the guy who came up with the genius idea to just call it Schiphol. Maybe one day, but that day will be a long time away, in which I'm fortunate whoever did that should be lucky. Alright, with that done, I'm gonna explain. Right now I have terrain enabled, and I just like to do it because I like to watch terrain because it's pretty and it can be very interesting. Don't judge me because terrain can be pretty, very pretty. Okay, now we have our first customer, BJM, whatever. I can't really pronounce the whole thing because it's too long. But anyway, our customer appears to have departed from Schiphol, and we are going to wait for him to do whatever. But while that's being done, I'm gonna check his flight plan. He appears to be going to just wherever that is, so I will zoom out and look for that. While that's being done, I'm just gonna point out at Rotterdam right now. I mean, Düsseldorf. I'm sorry guys, my memory's been scrambled today and I can't really read anything right now. But anyway, it appears our controllers at Düsseldorf are working very hard to push out all these planes because it looks really busy down there. And whoever's working approach has a really nice line going. And predictably enough, he wants flight bound to Düsseldorf, and I'm gonna give that to him. Now what it does is allows the aircraft to follow their flight plan to an airport. With that being said, I would, recommend caution, because if it's busy like this, then obviously he's going to have to be vectored into the airport. But if it's not busy and there's barely anybody around, we as the post controller will generally let you follow the flight plan. But in this case, I can tell you that Düsseldorf approach is not gonna let him follow his own way. He gotta get in the line just like everybody else. And right now we have our first real inbound, and he wants to approach for 27 at Schiphol, so we're gonna get about doing that. Schiphol is, let's check for him, is about 45 miles away. So what I'm going to do is get him down at 280 and get him down to 9,000, because he's just scanding and I want him to stay level at that forfeit. With that in mind, I want to point out a rule called the nautical mile rule, which is a great rule of thumb for a post controller. If you take nautical mile times 300, it should give you the altitude an aircraft should be at any given point of time from the airport. Really handy. I'm gonna roger this, then continue to explain. Like for example, I take 30 miles times 300 at 9,000 feet and so forth. He wants Düsseldorf as well. And we have November 1 Romeo Tango Heavy. He's checking in with me. And what is he up to? He wants to go to Düsseldorf too. Looks like everybody wants to go to Düsseldorf. 40 miles away. So if you take 40 times 300, he should actually be 12,000, but there's no point in climbing him back up to that. I'm just gonna keep him level 9,000 until it's time to scan the game. I'm just gonna go ahead and approve his frequency change because he's obviously already getting outside of my range already. So he's probably gonna switch to Unicom, and yeah, now he's done it. He switched to Unicom and he'll probably tune in to do the door of a push once he gets into range. I'm gonna check it again. Still 37 away, so you know, we're still not near the range limit at all yet. We have Trans-David Kelman appears to have chip rolled out and he's been passed off. We got American, and he wants flight balance to do the door. Everybody wants a flight balance to do the door. You know, things that's not really within my jurisdiction, I'll let do the door approach handle how to sequence those inbound, because right now my primary responsibility is getting people into Schiphol. 34 miles from below collider. I'm gonna go ahead and just get him down to 6,000 because it'll take a little while. So we got just over 10 miles to get down to 6,000. And I don't know where the speed that the climb is coming from, but he wants to go to EDG, and I think there's not really a reason to deny that to him. I'm just going to let him get up to that. So, I mean, if you want to get down all that way, then it's on him. So you're gonna have to learn how to deal with it himself. About that being done, the big team is currently on his way. He just scanned him, and he just scanned it like pretty nice rate. 30 miles from the local collider. So he should level out just before, you know, he hit the 20 mile mark. And if you guys remember, 20 nautical miles times 300, 6,000 feet. So by the time he hits 20 miles, he'll be right at where he needs to be in terms of altitude, so that's great. Kelman is departing as well. He also wants the flight balance to do the door. You know what, I might well just hand out VIP passes to that airport while we're at it, because obviously it seems like everybody wants to go. But you know, our airspace is pretty organized right now. Everyone's, you know, separated really well, and they're all being very mindful and respectful. And we are checking out where November 1 Romeo Tango Heavy is. He's out to do the door, but I'm gonna check to see if he's in range actually. What? I clicked the wrong button. We usually do. And he's now squished. I was actually going to just hand him up, but I guess he did that on his own. Some people do that. And I want to see the basis that it climbed to 6,500. He doesn't have a flight plan, so I'm just going to go ahead and grant that to him real quickly. No reason to deny that to him right now. And he also wants 2.7 to Schiphol, so that's great. It looks like he's going to be going behind 05. And I don't know why he's climbing. He shouldn't have to climb. So I'm going to turn him to 070 and get him back down to 9,000. Because runway 27 is just over there. Now he's 23 and he's leveled out to 6,000, which is great, you know. We're very pleased that has happened. I don't know why he's doing that, so I'm going to tell him to avoid sending duplicate messages because, man, that guy does not know stability. He is not strong tactics. And while that being done, I'm going to go ahead and turn him to 320 just to kind of get him set up for a 30-degree intercept. It's really important to have an aircraft intercept the local collider between 10 to 30 degrees because they need to pick up the local collider and glide scope information. It's really important to remember that. And apparently he wants the local collider, and so the thigh is checking him. While all that being done, I don't know how he proposes doing that. So I'm going to, while he's very low and thinks BFI can be requested or be granted, I'm gonna bang him back onto the downwind and get him down to 5,000. Just for now, start stabilizing him out. And while that being done, we're 18 miles from the low collider. So I'm going to go ahead and try and get 05 to a little lower, around 5,000, so we'll stay in the stage pretty quickly. And while Red 7 still at this, I'm gonna turn him a little more, probably down to 050, just for now, and get him down to 7,000 so we can keep the rate of this gang going. And I'm going to have to swing him out a little more, because if you see 36 right just right next to him, so I'm going to have to swing him out on the downwind a little more. And we got another 27 request, and Ryanair is also requesting Schiphol as well. While at the same time, he wants to climb to 14,000, and you know that the realistic flight level, so that's great, I'll grant it to him. And while that being done, I'm just gonna go ahead and turn him to 310, get that picked up and done with. And finally, I'm gonna shuffle him a little bit because he needs a point up in the top. I'm gonna get him to 240 and get him down to 9,000. And KL Man, he's at 42 and he needs to slow down, so I'm just gonna point him in this direction and get him down to 9,000 as well. Transavia, I can contact Düsseldorf first because he's well within range, so that's great. We're very happy and fortunate for that. And it's about time to get 05 down to 4,000, so we're gonna get him picked right up. And I'm gonna have to let him go out a little more. While that being done, I'm gonna loop him around on the hook to intercept 26 right. And I'll show you guys in a little more about how I'm gonna do that. While that being done, I'm gonna turn him to 360, get him down to 5,000. And 15 is descending quite nicely. So I'm gonna go ahead and get him picked down to 300, get him lined up with the intercept real nicely. And you can see we have a bit of a line going. 15 is going first, then Red 7, then Ryanair. I'm gonna get Ryanair down to 6,000, and if Red 7 turn him, we'll get him all sorted out. At B1016 heavy, and 015 is leveling out, and you can see he is well within range to intercept the low collider, so I'm gonna go ahead and give him clearance to intercept in just a few moments. And you can see everything staying the stage here quite nicely, and I'm gonna go ahead, turn him down to 080, get that hook going, and I'm gonna go ahead and clear him down to 2,500 for the intercept. And died already. He climbing. I don't really have an obligation to him anymore. Now Ryanair had about 6 miles to just get 1,500 feet, which is more than enough time. So we're gonna get that taken care of. What wrong guy? 015. I'm gonna send him over to Schiphol Tower. And while that being done, I'm gonna tell Red 7 to slow down to 200 to sort of maintain speed then a little bit, cause he's gonna break it if he doesn't start slowing down. And while that being done, and 5, I'm gonna tell him to turn that down to 6,000, and Red 7 has obeyed by now. I'm gonna get him down to 4,000. So everything coming together quite nicely. So everything's speeding around really well. And I'm hoping that the other guy on Truth Right will be able to get them rolling on the ball pretty well. And since Ryanair is so close, I'm gonna go ahead, turn him, get him down to 5,000, keep it going, keep it rolling. a 955 NT again there. I'm gonna go ahead and turn him around, get him closer to the intercept. And I guess I'm just gonna go ahead and give it him. I don't know why some people do that, but I don't have a good reason. And I'm gonna go ahead and send him up to Dusseldorf approach now because he's well within range to do so. And while that being done, I'm gonna turn Red 7 onto the intercept. So 230 clear down to 2,500. He'll intercept the localizer. He wants the ILAT to Schiphol. Well, he's roger him. We get that sorted out. Now things appears he's turned quite a bit and he's already well within the 30-degree range. I'm gonna go ahead and clear him down to 2,000 to make sure he can get under the glide scope. He has some time to hit 2,000, so he'll be just fine. While that being done, we got KO Man 667. I'm gonna turn him to 350, get him down to 6,000. And then it's gonna be handed up to Schiphol Tower. Right there. He's a bit finicky, he doesn't have to worry, but I'm gonna turn him to 300, get him down to 4,000. Tired there, and United is being a bit obnoxious, I would guess. But while that being done, Red 7 is gonna be handed off to the localizer. He has intercepted, and he's supposed to be turning onto it, but it would appear he's trying to shoot above it. KO Man, I'm gonna turn him in just a little while he wants radar vectors. I'm just gonna point him in this direction, climb him to 14,000 in a little bit, I would guess. Meanwhile, Delta being a bit rude boy, match it. Ryanair needs to stop. The one thing I want to mention to you guys to get on our nerves, the controllers, when you request this gun continuously, because we know what to do. It's our job to get you down to the localizer in time, and it's just a little bit finicky if you keep trying to do that without obeying us. Now he's already climbing that high, and I just don't really have all that jurisdiction over him anymore, so he's gonna go right down. I'm gonna take care of airplane and look at request to Schiphol. And you guys can see we got a line going for runway 27. We get that taken care of. 340, I'm gonna get him down to 12,000 real quickly. Okay, now with everything stable, I just want to thank you guys for taking the time to watch this, and I hope that gives you a little bit of a glimpse on what life is like within a fan controller. I'll be posting longer videos soon, but hopefully this will give you guys a chance to see what exactly happened during the whole situation. So as usual, thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys later. Have a great night, bye bye, or great morning, whatever works. So see you guys later, so goodbye, adios, and while that being done, I will send Ryanair I wave goodbye to you on a random screen from far away. So see you guys later, toodaloo.